What's up, guys? Mike Thomas, aka the Young Trishula here. I wanted to share with you guys something very cool that I kind of just stumbled upon while playing Dueling Book. So I was talking to the DB Grinder over on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrishulaTTV. Go check us out. We have a lot of fun over there. And he tells me he's watching a Dragon Link mirror, except one of the Dragon Link players summoned Kozmo Dark Destroyer. Now, obviously, this got my attention because, you know, Kozmo Dark Destroyer, what is that doing in Dragon Link, right? And so I messaged the player playing the Kozmo Dragon Link deck, and I managed to get their deck list and a few replays of their deck. So huge shout out to them. I'll put their name on the screen right here. Huge shout outs to them, the creator of the deck. So definitely very cool. But let's put it up on the screen. So this is the deck list that I was sent. This deck is really cool. Now, it does look like a bit of a pile, but there is a concept here that I think is really cool and I wanted to talk about, and it involves this card right here, the Ritual Monster. So if you don't know, Borreload Riot Dragon is the Ritual Monster that the Rocket deck got recently in, I think it was Battles of Chaos. It was Burst of Destiny. It was Burst of Destiny, not Battles of Chaos. So Borreload Riot Dragon was the Ritual Monster that they got in Burst of Destiny, and this card is really cool. The effect of the card itself doesn't really matter. There's no way to ritual summon this monster in this deck. However, the cool effect is if this card is in your graveyard, you can target a Boral or Rocket monster in your graveyard, destroy a card you control or in your hand, and if you do, add the target to your hand. This card acts like a Fire King Island, and if you played Kozmo back in 2016, you might remember that the Fire King Island version of Kozmo was considered for a time to be one of the better versions of Kozmo. This deck is a logical extension of that Fire King Island concept that was played so many years ago, if you were around for that. So rather than playing Fire King Island, you can now play the Rocket engine in the deck. By just sending this card to the graveyard with anything like Foolish Burial, Dragon Shrine, or Dragon Ravine, which is searchable by having any two dragons, by putting this into the graveyard, you can pop any of your Kozmo ships. The creator of the deck was so generous as to share with me some replays of them doing some standard combo lines with the deck. So I did want to go through those and just kind of show off what this deck might be capable of, because I think it's a really cool idea, and you know, it might be something fun that you want to play around with. Maybe this could be a really cool deck for you to take to locals or something if you just really love Kozmo, or you love Dragon Link and you just want to try out a fun new variant of the deck. I think this is a really cool application of the Rocket cards, once again just proving themselves to be such a good engine that can really provide a lot of benefits to a lot of decks. So let's hop into some of those replays, just take a look at those and see what we've got. The first combo they've sent us looks like it has Chaos Space, Foolish Burial, and Kozmo Dark Destroyer. So let's take a look and see where this goes. They're going to start off by going for Foolish Burial, sending the Riot Dragon to the graveyard, and using that Riot Dragon like a Fire King Island, popping the Kozmo Dark Destroyer and getting back the Riot Dragon. Then they're going to use Dark Destroyer to get Strawman, use Strawman to get the Dark Destroyer into play, and then they're going to use their Chaos Space, and I guess this is just to show that any two dragons should do this. They're going to draw a card. They draw Artifact Scythe. That's a brick, so they're just going to put it here, just show that they will be getting that. They're going to get Ravine and Wyver Burster. They're going to pitch the Wyver Burster for that Ravine, get the Tracer to their hand, go for Dagda, go Boot Sector, Special Tracer, and then use both the Dagda and the Tracer targeting the Kozmo Dark Destroyer, then triggering Dagda to set the Scythe, getting their Recharger, and then special summoning Kozmo Dark Lady from their deck. That's actually so cool, because one of the biggest choke points in Dragon Link is right after you use your Tracer effect, so being able to special summon out the Dark Lady on that choke point is really cool. Going for Verte Anaconda, pitching 3, going for DPE, and now they have a Scythe Lock off of this. So all of this just immediately gave them a Scythe Lock, so that's really cool that they were able to set that up. So they have Scythe Lock plus a negate, so you can't DD Crow in this situation. It's the same as if they had a Griffin or something. This is susceptible to droplets, but it's just a really strong combo considering that this was off of Foolish Burial plus a Dark Destroyer in hand. So this next combo they sent us has a pretty solid hand. I'd say this is a very strong hand, but I'm very interested to see what this does when you have something along the lines of like having your dragons plus your Kozmo ship. So they're going to go for their Braves, get the Brave token, get out their Punk with Draco back, get Foxy Tune, get their Griffin Rider, special out their Griffin, equipping the Draco back by discarding it. They'll add 2 with their Striker. They'll go Chaos Space. This is all very standard so far. Going for the Romulus and getting that Ravine. The Ravine will activate to pitch Riot Dragon, getting Madam Spider, going for Hulk. So now we're seeing the combos from the Rose Dragon variant of Dragon Link coming out. They're going to go Mare. They're doing all their things. They're getting their tokens, going for Dagda, making their Link Spider, making their Verte, and they're ending on such a powerful end board here with DPE, Baron Scythe, the Punk Trap card, and all of this with Basil Rose Shoot. If you thought all of this was crazy, though, there's even more. If you were paying attention, I know this went kind of fast because I had on fast forward. You might have noticed that we never use this Borreload Riot Dragon. What they're going to say here is if for example, say they get Impermanence plus Nibiru'd. So say their opponent goes Nibiru effect on the Verte Anaconda effect, then the Baron got Impermed. They still have so many more plays. They could then go for the Riot Dragon, use the Riot Dragon to pop the Dark Destroyer, go for Strawman for the Dark Destroyer, pop the Ravine, activate Boot, Special Tracer, pop the Dark Destroyer, summon the Recharger, go for Dark Destroyer effect, come back, summon it back again, go for Savage, bring back the Basil Rose Shoot, and use both copies of Strawman plus the Rox Rose for Shooting Riser to dump Snow and special out the Dark Lady as well. So such a crazy cool concept, such a crazy cool deck. Anyway, this deck was like super crazy, super interesting, and I just wanted to show it off. Let me know what you guys think about this deck. Do you think this is cool? Do you think this is something you'd want to try out? Let me know. Drop this video a like or a comment, and maybe if you guys like this, we might revisit this on this channel. I might bring a little bit of my own spice to this and see what we can come up with, see how we do with this. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.